There seems to be a rising trend in these open-ear, clip-on earphones that sit on the side of your ear rather than being secured over the top of your ears, which is more typical. Well, Soundpeats sent me their Pop Clip Earphones to take a look at. Now, while this video is not sponsored by Soundpeats, they did ask me to leave a 30% discount code in the description. This code is not affiliate, so I don't get anything from it, and it won't affect my impression of these earphones. So these earphones are one of those sets that I look at, and I couldn't really see myself using them, in part just because of how they look when being worn. Maybe it's just a me thing, but it's just the first thing that I thought when I tried them for the first time. They clip onto the side of your ear and have the driver rest just outside of your ear canal, allowing you to still hear your surroundings unobstructed. One thing I will say is that I find these to be much more secure and comfortable than the typical sports open-ear headphones. The ones that have the driver hover right in front of your ear and then they're connected behind the head. Compared to those, these are much smaller and they feel like they sit much more securely and are less likely to fall or be dislodged from active movement. I also appreciate that it uses physical buttons rather than touch sensors. They offer 8 hours of active playtime and 15 minutes of quick charge for an additional 3 hours of playtime. Sound-wise, they're nothing special. I did try to get some measurements, although I did struggle to get them to seat the same way on my rig as I'm able to have them sit on my own ear. I think the flat plate of my measurement rig is hitting the back part of the ear clip, which prevents the earphones from sitting as tightly on the rig as it does on my own head. So I do have some measurements here, but in person I hear slightly better bass extension than what this shows. That said, they aren't that much better. In person they sound dull and like a lot of the sound and music blends together, lacking any sort of definition or extension either in the bass or treble. Luckily there's not anything glaring that stands out as making these sound bad, they just don't sound good. But these do seem to be more focused on utility rather than delivering an audiophile experience. For background listening of things like podcasts or videos while still being active, they're fully adequate. And as I said, I do prefer them over most of the larger sports headphones. They're one of those things that's easy to put on, set to a low level, and just kind of forget that they're there while you're doing active things. All in all, it's a decent product that works well for specific use cases, but just don't expect any sort of critical listening from these.